Welcome Aries, lovely to have you. It's me, Barbara, at Tarot Insight. I've got your Celtic Cross reading here. At the end of the reading we're going to use the wishing bowl to open your throat chakra, and as we go through the reading I'll explain why I think that'll be useful for you. So you're the number 4, you're the first house, which is all about the self, and you're ruled by Mars, and your element is fire, so very much up front, directly go-getting. You're not someone who wants to be at the back, you're always raring to go, so it's very dynamic energy really. Right, so we'll start with the centre of the reading. You've got the Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords, so it feels like somebody's trying to go towards a person that you really feel strongly about, but you're unsure about how you're going to do that. And in fact, I think it's giving you a headache. Just before I was doing this reading, or while I was doing the reading for you and studying the cards, I had a really strong kind of bolt of, it's like a shooting pain came through the side of my head, and I don't get headaches, it's not me, so it must be for you. It's someone who's watching this reading, so someone's got a really bad headache, worrying about how to go towards someone. It feels like you're thinking strongly about someone that you care about in this reading. And there's a Lover's card here around you, and above you you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and below you've got the High Priest. So these cards here say to me that with the other cards involved, which is next to you, you've got the Lovers. It feels like you've got a really strong connection with someone, and this other person makes you feel absolutely abundant. You know, when you're around them, you feel so complete and fulfilled. They're your everything, really. So you can see this is saying, you know, you've got plenty, absolutely, physically you have everything you want here, and of course you've got this strong union, and then you've got the Hierophant, which to me is saying you're feeling very spiritually connected to this person. So maybe while you're really strongly thinking about them, probably through this virus, through the coronavirus, where people have, you know, we're having restrictions put on us, it feels like you're really spiritually and deeply connected still to this person that means so much to you, and then you're up in your head and you're thinking about ways of how you two can be together in the future. It's talking about a marriage really. I'm seeing in this reading you're wanting to be married to someone who you care about, and it must be so hard when people are being separated, you know, if you're not already living together. You've got this, it must be quite painful, but Aries, you're very much, I mean, Aries can be up in their heads anyway, so you know you're kind of, if you think of the Aries, the ram, you know, they very much go forwards with everything in their heads. So it's quite amazing. But with this going forward energy, you've got the Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and then the Seven of Swords. So it's saying that you're having to take a rest on it, and probably with all this up in your head, trying to make that focus for you. Being up in your head, it's requiring you to have a rest from the situation, and then find an alternative way round. Yeah, it's still blurry, isn't it? There you go. So you are going to find a sidestepping kind of satisfactory way round it, and find your own solution. I mean, it's a temporary measure, but you're going to find a way round this frustration. I don't know how. Maybe just being spiritually connected, or connecting in a different way anyway, an alternative way to maybe the way you would have done before, and it might be in an unseen way that other people can't tell, you know, it's not for other people's eyes. So and then it's also saying unseen forces will help you to kind of be together in some way. There will be some sort of improvement on the situation. You can see with the Page of Pentacles things are slightly improving, and then you've got the Five of Wands, so it feels like you're going to feel a bit more upbeat about the situation. If it's about finances, then you've actually invested pretty well, probably in the relationship as well. You've have solid foundations, and you've invested well in your things that are physical around you that are important. So you can see this steady improvement here, and then it's sort of the Five of Wands says to me that you're feeling very passionate, and you're both having your own opinion and strongly trying to find a way around things, and working out how to find this union, really, how to kind of come together and be connected. So passions were raised before Aries, and Aries, you are very passionate anyway. You're dynamic and ambitious, creative energies can be impatient as well sometimes. So yeah, I can see why you'd be really trying to figure things out in your head about how to make this work out in your favour. And then the overriding message for this part of the reading is the Four of Wands. So that's sort of saying you're celebrating in your home. It can be talking about wanting to be with your soulmate as well. So very much a celebratory card, feeling like this person is your happy ever after. At the bottom of the deck, you've got this card, which is, the Six of Wands. So that is saying to me about marriage, really. You're feeling celebrated, or you want to celebrate somebody else. So with the Six of Wands, there's a definitely feeling of you two feeling good about each other. You're obviously going to work things around, and things will work out in a fair way, it feels like, even though it's been tricky for you both. And you've had this kind of barrier that's obviously it's a barrier for all of us, isn't it? With the coronavirus, people are being held back from being with ones that they love, but you're going to have a forced rest, a time of rest, and then you're able to find a kind of a solution that kind of works in some way or other, so that you can find this improvement. You'll still be passionately putting your ideas together, but then you can feel this sense of celebration and probably planning towards maybe having this wedding here. The Oracle of the Trees card is just gorgeous. You've got this one here, which is the juniper berry tree. So I'll hold that up so you can see. So the meaning behind this card is quite a spiritual card, actually. So it's talking about connecting with your spiritually with your loved one, and it's the spirit realms. And it says, I have strong connections with the spirit world, and I can protect you when you want to contact these realms. I will act as a benevolent intermediary, so call on me whenever you need any protection and guidance. So it's a great time for you to be, if you're working with your best intentions to connect spiritually to someone else, you can benefit so much, and they can benefit too. So sending, love and light to someone that you care about, or just sending them warmth, they'll greatly benefit from it, and so will you as well. And the universe is behind you if you're sending out positive energies like that as well. And then from the Angel Radley Valentine card deck, you got the Justice card, which does tell me things will work out in a fair way for you. The Archangel is Ragael. If you did speak to Archangel Ragael, the meaning is someone who creates harmony with relationships, within relationships, and who can help you make decisions that involve other people. So where you're up in your head and wondering what's going on, like we saw with this Two of Swords, working out how to go towards this person. Sometimes that card's moving away, but to me it feels like you're trying to move towards someone. The Justice card is coming in saying that you are going to be able to make this work. You're going to be able to find a way that you two can have this future that you're both trying to have. So it says to call upon Ragael to bring about peace between you and others. So, I mean, if you are together, if there has just been passionate exchange, or you're unable to see each other's point of view, this is a good time for you to find a more spiritual way to connect, perhaps. That's a good way to look at it. So the Justice card comes to you because you're trying to make a decision. The angels guide you to wise and careful, considered decisions, with fairness extended towards everyone involved, including yourself. So it says, if you can't be objective in the matter, seek out someone who can act as an arbitrator. This card also means that a decision will be made in your favour. If you're currently in a legal dispute, it will turn out positively for you. Furthermore, it's important to thoroughly review legal documents or contracts before signing them. So it's saying about doing what's right, taking responsibility for your actions, and resisting injustice, and standing up for your beliefs, issuing or accepting an apology. So maybe there's been words that have been said that you might be wishing you hadn't said, but there's going to be this forced time out so that you can reflect and find a way, because there's real love here. I mean, you've got the Lovers card and the Four of Wands, and then also the Wedding card here, and you do feel like this person is your everything. You really do mean a lot to each other. So it's finding that way to find an even ground. And although you've all got your own ideas, and you're wanting to, there's strong passion here, people exchanging passionate ideas. It's finding a way to maybe listen to each other. So to help you to be able to kind of express your feelings in a a more helpful way. It's we're going to open up your throat chakra, which is, if you look at it, as a light blue or turquoise coloured light that's coming through your through the throat chakra, and it's helping for communication, self-expression, and vocalizing your feelings and your truth. Yeah, so if you can sit somewhere comfortably where, if you would like to close your eyes, it's safe for you to do so. Straighten up your spine and open up your shoulders to open up your lungs, and then take a lovely deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth, and one more up through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Okay, and we're going to use the wishing bowl to feel the vibration of the, if you think of it as a light and vibration coming through your throat chakra, it will come down through the top of your head, through your crown chakra, and go through your body, but we're thinking particularly and focusing on the throat chakra to help you with the communication and self-expression. Okay, Aries, let's go. It's amazing how little effort from me going around the ball, and it just has its own, it sort of comes to life. It's absolutely so powerful, and it's sort of this purest sound. So yeah, I mean, I think that might be why I got that kind of feeling of a strong headache. I mean, I don't get headaches, like I was saying, and it's gone, it's completely gone. But sometimes if we're bottling things up in our minds, it can lead to sort of feeling some kind of blockage, and that can bring on a headache, I think. So Aries, if you can, just try to open up about how you feel inside. I know you tend to be, I mean, my moon is in Aries, so I kind of can so relate to how you feel. And sometimes I prefer to physically be doing stuff than actually talking stuff through, and especially if it's about my own feelings. So yeah, I guess we can easily be up in our minds and just sort of channeling our energy through physical activities rather than, you know, verbalizing how we feel. So if you kind of think of it in that way, and then work on how you share your inner feelings, it might help to just clear any, you know, indecision or unsure about standing up for your own beliefs, you know. So, and by connecting to source energy, it helps you to feel grounded, and opening up that throat chakra will help you to, you know, share your feelings, and it helps other people to know where you're coming from as well. So it works all round, doesn't it? Okay, and I think in this environment that we're all in at the moment, things are it's quite unnatural, isn't it? If we're all, either we're sort of closed in together, or we're missing other ones that are, you know, we'd normally like to see. So it's a challenging time, but, you know, as with any of the fives, we've got a 5 here. We saw that in the High Priest. It's always is there any more 5s? No, that's not a 5. Yeah, it's always, it's a temporary kind of measure. Oh yeah, you've got the 5 with the wands there as well. So yeah, it's a changing, challenging sort of energy, but it doesn't last for long. You know, it's ongoing. And we've got the new moon coming in on the 7th and the 8th of April, which I believe is strongly influenced with your sign, Aries. So hopefully we'll see some sort of more dynamic energy, so less of this uncertainty that we've got, you know, around us with the coronavirus at the moment, with the limitations, because Aries is normally much more expansive. So fingers crossed we're all going to see this new Aries energy coming in. There might be some kind of change or breakthrough on the 7th and the 8th of April. Okay, Aries, so that's the end of the reading. This is a new, fairly new channel. I've been running since Christmas. And so if you enjoy the reading, I'd greatly appreciate it if you click on subscribe and like, if you did. And I'm also available for doing private readings too. So check on the information box below for my phone number so you can text me. Okay, that's the end of the reading. Sending you lots of love and light, and I'll be uploading. I'm trying to upload two videos a day, so for each of the signs, and I've done 2 recordings for the coronavirus, so when the energies feel right I will do another, the third one, just to tune into the energies around as soon as there's something that might feel helpful to other people. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Lots of love and light to you. Look after yourselves and keep your vibrations up to help the other people around you as well, and that will come back and it will serve you at the same time. Okay, bye for now.